It was a hot and humid afternoon. That craving came out of nowhere. I want to eat banh mi. Okay, let me think. Just imagining makes me drool. Okay, let's start cooking. There it is. I found this nice pork butt in the fridge, so today I will make roast pork banh mi. A banh mi is a Vietnamese sandwich which has become so popular recently even in Japan. The word banh mi means bread in Vietnamese, and anything can be considered banh mi as long as it is made with bread. After seasoning the meat with salt and pepper, let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes. Transport it to a baking tray and pour olive oil to prevent it from drying out. Then roast it in an oven preheated at 150 degrees for 1 hour on both sides. The reason why the banh mi is unique among all sandwiches is because of the unique ingredients. First, this liver. There is a chicken or pork liver paste for banh mi, and it gives the banh mi a rich and mellow taste. Store-bought ones are tasty enough, but this time I will make my own homemade liver paste. Remove the hearts from the livers, then remove the stringy and bloody parts, cut them into bite-sized pieces. Soak them in the milk for about 30 minutes to remove the odor. Let's make another essential ingredient for the banh mi. Pickled vegetables. This time I'm gonna use daikon, radish and a carrot. Pickled veggies and the liver paste. Actually, those two are the best with bread. To begin with, Vietnamese cuisine is mainly rice-based food such as pho and Vietnamese spring rolls. But why bread? The reason goes back to the late 19th century when Vietnam was French in China. The influx of French culture led to the making of French bread in Vietnam. However, after the outbreak of World War I and II, it became difficult to get wheat flour, so they began mixing cheaper rice flour and baking powder. This made the inside of the bread more porous and hollower, so the ingredient could be inserted into the bread. Now return to the process of making pickled veggies. After cutting daikon, radish and carrots thinly and salting them to release excess water, add sugar, Vietnamese fish sauce nuoc, and apple cider vinegar, and mix well. Let it sit in the fridge for a few minutes to let the flavor soak in. Next, prepare the condiments. Cilantro is also an essential ingredient for banh mi. If you are not a fan of cilantro, chisel leaves or basil are also recommended. Add whatever you like and discover your own favorites. For now, my personal 3 favorite condiments are cilantro, lime, and green onions. After 1 hour of roasting pork, let's take it out and turn it over and roast it again at 150 degrees for 1 hour. The juice in the meat will expand when heated, so you have to think about this when you put it in the oven. Let's finish the liver paste. Cut garlic into thin slices and cook over low heat to transfer the aroma to the oil. Then, in the meantime, cut onions. Cut in half and slice the onions. You don't need to worry about the size of the onions since it will be made into paste later. When the garlic is starting to become slightly brown, add onions and the bay leaf to remove the odor of the liver. When the onions are softened, add the liver after draining off the milk. Now, it is a time for flavoring. First, salt and pepper. And the key to the flavor is, again, nuoc. Then butter and the heavy cream. After adding the heavy cream, turn the heat to low-medium and cook it down until the water has evaporated. If you can see the bottom of the pan when you stir it, remove the bay leaf and put them in a food processor to make a paste. Oh, this is a pretty good deal because it makes more than I thought it would. Now let's move on to the roast pork. After roasting it for a total of 2 hours at 150 degrees, take the meat out and preheat the oven at 190 degrees. In the meantime, let's make the sauce for coating the roast pork. Mix honey and nuoc in the ratio that will thicken the sauce this much, and brush it over the meat. It is a gentleman's etiquette to always be gentle with the meat. Okay, so let's put it in the oven again and roast it for 10 minutes at 190 degrees. It is important to make sure that block of meat is well cooked. Remember, you are the one who will get stomachache later if you can get it right. It is okay if the pork is heated over 75 degrees in the center. Okay, let's cut this roast pork. Now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to show this beautiful view. In Vietnam, French bread is used for banh mi, but unlike the hard French bread commonly eaten in Japan, Vietnamese people use soft, light, and crispy French bread. However, it is hard to find in Japan, so I used ciabatta this time. After the bread is toasted, spread the paste and fill with other ingredients. Let's put 3 slices of roast pork on it. The roast pork is so large that it almost sticks out from the bread, and it raised the anticipation higher and higher. Finally, place the pickled vegetables and condiments on top, and voila, it's ready to eat. This time, I'd like to go with this booze, Bintang Beer. Bintang Beer is the #1 beer brand in Indonesia. Bintang means star in Indonesian. The taste and bottle design are similar to that of Heineken beer, because the beer was produced at the Heineken factory in Indonesia during the Dutch colonial period. Now, let's itadakimasu. Maybe I put too many ingredients in the sandwich, but who cares? Just go ahead and eat it. Just do it. This is so good. One bite and I felt like I was in Vietnam. I thought there was no way beer would go well with, so I poured a glass of beer down my throat right away. Oh my gosh, it is delicious. The juice from the roast pork overflowing in my mouth, the hard hit of the umami of the liver paste, and the gentle sourness of the pickled veggies that purifies and embraces all of them. This is what the Trinity is all about. Oh, it's already gone. This beer is too easy to drink, and with this banh mi, is more refreshing than water. I'm glad I bought 2 bottles of beer for this kind of occasion. Thanks to the banh mi, this hot and humid weather somehow made me feel like I was in Vietnam. And I thought this kind of day was not so bad. Thank you, banh mi. See you soon.